Prang and Sasha beat the crap out of each other in a good old-fashioned tavern brawl. And when it gets serious, Elder is forced to pull out a gun. He announces to everyone this was an advertisement and to meet at the shipyard at midnight. Back to Dree and Fabry, they find a scroll of comprehend languages. We don't purchase it. Speaking with the sailor, Rufus, new NPC unlocked, Rufus, he offers we check Port Ilarion. We shoot the shit with him and tell him about the fight club, and he tells us about a captain who used monkeys with guns. He finds a scroll of Dispel Magic, sells it to us for 250 gold, and we use Prang's money to purchase it. We tell Rufus he's the coolest guy in Katakata, that we hope he doesn't explode, because that's totally in character for us to do. Reuniting with the Prang gang, we give Prang his money back. We tell them of the monkey pirate, and Prang remembers Captain Beckett, whom he never met but knows the stories of.
Mm-hmm.
We meet Matthias in the market. He tells us of a Katakata bird, which is unusual for the area. The founder of the town supposedly arrived on a giant one. He tells us... I missed this part. I have in parentheses. He tells us something that Steph had about the lore about the birds. And then Elder goes into a nearby alleyway and transforms into a gorilla using the mirror that we got from the hag. We huddle, make Matthias step back and have a chat. The stipulation of 1, a gorilla must be present and it can be the announcer in a gorilla suit. 2, a monkey is released into the ring. And 3, the rabble can throw bananas into the ring. Because we were talking about the Fight Club rules. Because we were getting that started.
These were our stipulations for like when we leave. Like we're like the only way we're gonna rend control of the Fight Club to you exactly are you follow these simple rules.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there must be a gorilla involved. And it can be as simple as the announcer in a gorilla suit. We were fine with that. Monkeys released into the ring. I think we folded on that one ultimately.
I think we
folded on that one.
We must have.
And number 3, the rabble can throw bananas into the ring. I remember we didn't get a shipment of bananas in time for that one, but that is definitely a rule.
It will be happening in the future, as far as we know.
Matthias mentions an infernal gorilla.
That's right.
Badgura? Is that right? Is that how you pronounce that? Balgura. Okay, yes, that is an L, not a D. He suggests to stuff one, but reckons he can get a live one. We suggest he gets a lawyer to make a "we are not liable" clause for this, so we don't get sued or otherwise blamed for this orangutan mauling somebody inevitably. We have another huddle once he leaves, and we decide that we don't like him. He's too cool. Like, he unnerves us. He's too awesome. We're all kind of like, man, that guy, like we can't place it, but he's kind of a jerk. We're just waiting for like the vindication on it.
Mm-hmm.
He's too smooth.
We don't trust it.
Can't.
That's the charm of the Kaisaras for you.
Drea expresses she feels like they're going to get fucked out of the money, but Elder, who is in crippling debt, assures us we'll get our money.
It's a very important note. Maybe don't take financial advice from Elder, but
that night, around 9, Elder, as a gorilla, Drea and Fabry return to the inn. People freak out about the gorilla, but we convince them this is a trained pet, and he does a backflip. The patrons give us some copper for it. Back in the room, Elder drops his disguise. I joke about carrying Fabry in, rolled in that one, and Steph jokes that she threw her back out. And that was kind of like a running thing for a little bit.
Yeah, and that happened because Ruffle disconnected for a moment, and we just rolled it as if Fab just stopped.
Right?
He just...
Yeah.
Elder and Fabry make some potions. Lysandra, the potion seller of Katakata, enters the room asking about their date and examines the potions he's making. He continues to speak indirectly and with vague innuendos towards her as they were making the subtitle potions, I think.
And there she is, chat.
I want to see her again. Oh, yeah. She's pretty.
Yep. Cool hair. Mm-hmm. Nice skin.
Drea wakes up, still has incredible back pain. Fabry gives her a massage, and then Elder gives her some kitty biscuits with a cooling, numbing sensation. That's what I have written down.
These are incredible notes.
They're so vague.
10 out of 10.
They are so vague. But I was taking good notes.
No, they're perfect.
So vague.
You're getting all the right details.
That's the beauty of D&D notes.
Mm-hmm.
They made perfect sense at the time and no sense anytime after.
Exactly. And this is so in character for Drea's journal, too, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Lysandra's waiting for Elder at the bar, and Drea starts chatting her up, compliments her bracelet, gets her name, because nobody thought to get her name, and then Drea introduces herself in Fabry. Drea takes a shot of the subtitles potion, and it fascinates Lysandra. She also drinks some and has a very pretty font. We meet Matthias at the Propane Gorilla Dungeon, where several people are already gathered. Propane Gorilla Dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Fabry uses Dragon's Breath on Prang, expending 2 spell slots for concentration. Matthias gives us a hype up, introduces the combatants. There's Conrad, which was the prisoner. Yes. There's Sasha, who was the bar fight lady. There's Scout Captain Khan. Is that how you say it?
Yes.
There's Lander the Green.
Yes.
There's Prang, and then there's Fee. And they break into teams of 2, with Conrad and Khan, Prang and Fee, and Sasha and Lander. The rules end up being, don't kill, the fight stays in the ring, and no outside interference. Which is directly kind of antithetical to everything that we wanted the rules to be.
Yep.
But we rolled with it. Elder teaches Lysandra how to be a bookie, and we discuss setting up a food stall and selling potions in between matches. Getting some economy in here, getting some money made off of this.
Mm-hmm.
Prang opens with a fire breath, then moves to punch Conrad. Con dodges the fire. Conrad is punched. Con takes aim, fires his bow, and Lander multi-attacks, stabbing with his spear. Everybody fights each other for a little bit. At the end of round 1, the crowd is in favor of Prang and Fee.
Naturally.
Of course.
We have another round in which Fee downs Con. I've got that Prang is given Prang and Fee win the fight, ultimately.
Yeah.
Prang and Fee win the fight.
What matters.
Prang is given a free
with
hit
an
on the
epic
roll nat 20.
Yes.
And then we resurface. Elder counts the cash. We decide to go back to the inn, but a shady figure outside the dock stops us. Turns out to be Brandy. Brandy and Prang go off on a date. He gives her the signet ring from the sewers. Real romantic.
It's been washed. We can go ahead and assume it's been washed.
It's been washed. It's been prestidigitated.
Yes.
The rest of us go to the inn. Fee is asleep. Elder has a chat with Lysandra. Drea messages him and encourages Elder to get his fuck on. The subtitles are still on and work with messaging. Elder almost fumbles it, but is able to save it, and he walks home with Lysandra. And then what we don't see is the camera pans out to the ocean, slows on a cluster of rocks where a shadow covers the light of the moon. That's what I have. So I hope I did a good job.
Fantastic job.
Oh, also, so Prang and Fee, I do recall the DM said that we got heroic inspiration for finishing on that epic move.
Yes.
Yes.
That we totally practiced.
Yeah, that was the one we practiced, exactly.
Before the fight. That we crushed.
Killed it.
All right. That was an amazing recap. And the part that you did not say, like the lore bits, if you want to know a little bit more, just go watch on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You can see it all actually happen.
Yeah.
Exactly as she described.
And
to quote one of my favorite anime, if you want more context for this scene, go read the manga.
Wait, which one does that happen in?
Cromartie High.
Okay, all right. That's really funny.
Oh my god, that one's so great. All
right. So, as usual, at the end of a long day, Elder went with Lysandra to do whatever the hell they're gonna do. Lysandra is probably gonna find out if Elder has a barbed penis or not.
Yep.
And Frank was laying on a hammock with Randy, just watching the stars and the moons in the sky. And the rest of you, Fee was
already out.
Very out, very asleep. Fab was on his corner of the room. And then you, Drea, you finally lay back on your bed and you close your eyes.
Okay. I'm snorting beaming.
Yes. As you close your eyes, it takes some time. You turn a little bit before you finally go to sleep. But now you see yourself in a very nice place. It's a very cozy house in a seems to be like the noise seems to be a lively town. And as you look around, you see you're sitting on a table with dinner being served. You look to the side and you see someone that you haven't seen for a long time. Someone with a spiked red hair. And you know that's Damien. Do you have any reaction by seeing your brother after so long?
How? Okay, so I'm assuming this is like a first-person dream. Looking down at my body, how old do I look? Do I look like I'm me?
You look like you're you, yes.
You at your current state and age.
And
I look at my brother and I look around. Is he saying anything? What are we doing? Are we just waiting for food?
You're just waiting for food. And from the vague images that you remember, the other person sitting on the other side of the table is none other than Andreas. And at the end, on the door from the kitchen to the dining room, you see Leona coming with a plate, the final plate to set the table finally. How long has it been since you last seen your parents?
don't know that she's thinking about that. She's probably just basking in having them.
No, that was mostly a me question.
Oh, it was a God, it's probably been years. It's been years. I mean, she was little. She was like 5 or 6, wasn't she?
So that's why I said you don't exactly remember 100% their faces. So this image of them that you see is what your mind can recall from how little you were the last time you saw your parents. Your brother looks at you. Why are you looking like that? Are you good?
Yeah, I was just distracted by how stinky you are, and then I shove him. Gosh, when was the last time you took a bath? You reek.
Oh, maybe. He looks at you. Well, it was probably not as long as the last time you brushed your teeth. They are not even yellow. They are starting to rot. God damn.
No, that's you, butthead. And then we kind of like play push each other.
Andreas, kids, please. It's dinner time. Let's be civil for once.
He started it.
Darling, Leona says, you were kind of away, so I understand why he asked. Are you okay? Are you feeling all right?
She hesitates for a moment. Does she know? Do I know this is a dream?
No.
So yeah, she's gonna hesitate for a moment. She's gonna be like, "Yeah, I don't know.
But
I was just thinking."
You have that feeling. You don't know it's a dream, but you have that feeling that it's been like 15 years since you last seen them.
I was just thinking about how hungry I am and how excited I am for you to cook dinner, Mom.
Well, I'm happy to hear. Also, on the oven, it's your favorite dessert. It's getting ready for once we finish. It's not every day that a girl turns 20.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Can't wait to get out of here and spread my wings and see what's going on in the world.
She looks at you. I don't want you to go, but life has to start somewhere for you. So, and as you look at your dad, the one that you were named after, you see that he is almost crying looking at you. But he is trying to hide. I have that manly facade. He's trying to just ignore, not talking, just so he won't cry.
Drea catches it, though, and grins slyly, and she's like, "What, old man? You worried that I'm going to strike it big in some cave somewhere and then forget all about you as I'm living in a mansion in Firestone?"
I didn't expect you would go to Firestone, but I was thinking more about... You were a girl for a bigger city like Port Alarion.
could be good. I was thinking about it. We could open up the tailor store there, a branch of it there. But it's a little too competitive, I think, in Port Ilarion. And I'm thinking maybe we should go to Firestone, because then I can team up with some artificers and really put our name on the map, And then everybody will come. They'll come from Firestone. They'll come from everywhere for the clothes we make.
Your brother is already eating as if he has never eaten before.
Yeah, typical of a boy.
Yeah. I say that from experience.
Aria's gonna shove him and be like, "Save some for me. This is my dinner," and starts like shoveling some on her plate like an anime character.
And as you look to the side, you also see another figure, a man, kind of elderly man, with red everything. Like, he is definitely very into red clothes, and he's just sitting there with a plate of food on his hand. And you are not so sure if you recognize that person, but at the same time, it looks like a distant uncle or someone you trust. And he stands up. Well, it is a great honor to have been invited to your 20th birthday, Drea. I just want to ask you, as a friend of the family, what exactly are your plans for the future? What are your ambitions? You are starting your life right now, 20 years, so how do you see yourself from now on?
I mean, she gestures to her family. Like I just said, go to Firestone and maybe, open up a tailor shop, follow in the family business.
No, more than that. Just follow up the family business. I know it's a very nice business. He is wearing a very fancy red clothes. You can see that I fancy myself some nice tailors. But more than that, like, where do you see yourself actually? Not just with a shop in Firestone.
She looks at him. I'm not sure I understand your question. I see myself in Firestone.
But just being a shop owner? Or, like, do you plan on franchising, maybe?
I don't know that I could run more than one shop. Hang on, my cat is being...
Cat?
Right.
Cat. Before dinner, he starts to, like, race through the house. He gets mega zoomies because he knows annoying us gets him the attention that he wants.
Yes.
And so
Classic
he's,
cat
like,
behavior.
jumping up onto the table and, like, running around. It's...
He's being a cat.
Yep.
Alright, so back in character. No, I mean, I want to be able to come home and see my family and travel, and I think the single shop, I think that'll be enough. I don't want it to get too big. I don't want too much. I don't know. I just want to see what's out there.
That's a nice dream. You know, I know some people from Firestone. I'm not sure if your parents ever told you this. Again, you don't. It's like that one parent, that one familiar, the one person from your family that is you only see on parties and you don't exactly remember the name. You don't know who they are.
They're related to you, but it's like seeing you at the family functions.
Relative, not familiar is some other thing, but family. And it's complicated because in Portuguese, relative is parente. So parent, parente, it's very similar. So sometimes I still get messed up. And I don't know if your parents ever told you this, but I do know some people in Firestone. If you want, I could help you or get this dream of yours. Actually, I know. Currently, there is an empty building very close to an alchemist's shop. I think his name is Elder. I don't exactly remember. You do remember the name Elder. You know who Elder is.
Oh, dude, Elder's like the coolest guy in Firestone. He's super awesome. Yeah. We took an airship ride.
As you say that, Fee, you are in this room as well, eating your food on Drea's 20th birthday party. And for you, it is normal. You're like on your friend's birthday party.
Yeah. It seems perfectly natural for me to be in her home that I've never been in.
It seems.
Eating with her family I've never met.
It seems like you don't know it's a dream, but you hear the dude talking about Elder and Drea's response.
And I suddenly get the urge to punch someone in the knee. And I just kind of look around with my fist up.
And Brang, as you fell asleep on the hammock cuddling with Brandy, you find yourself in another chair with a very big mug of ale, obviously. And you see this same interaction. And you are very, very happy with Drea's 20th birthday. But for you, roll an intelligence check for me, please.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Thank you for reminding me. I don't have my character sheet up yet.
Oh, yeah. I'm also going to
For
go
some
into...
For some reason, I was like, is this a pure roleplay stream? No, it's not.
Tentakraken rolled an advantage for you.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. How kind. Okay. Let me pop this out. Thank you for utilizing the critical success or the advantages. I really appreciate that. All right, so rolling with advantage.
You roll with advantage and then it's double nat 1.
Hey man, that would be very funny. Intelligence. Okay. Well, I do have a -1 in intelligence, so
what could possibly go wrong?
Well,
a 15.
-1 in intelligence, buddies. High five.
No, a 15 was good enough. You've dreamed. You've had several dreams. Many more dreams than both Fee and Drea. Because you are older than them.
That's usually how it works.
But there's something here. Like, you know this is a nice place to be. But there's something here you are happy to be on Andrea's birthday party, but there's something that feels wrong here. You can't quite put your finger on it, but there is something weird happening.
I take a sip of the ale and I swish it around in my mouth. Can I roll perception to see where it's from? What kind of ale it is?
You
or insight?
Don't need to.
Okay.
You don't need to. You are very good at drinking.
I have a proficiency in drinking. This is true.
You know, it's one of those. It tastes very like the kind of ale they make in Ibrenthal.
Okay.
Right up here. And you know that because your little town, Port Rangehold, was very close to Ibrenthal. Ibrenthal. So you recognize this ale. And if you just look around outside the window, the way the noise is from the city around, it's probably Ibrenthal.
Okay. Got it. So it's giving it seems to be correct, but there's just something that's uncanny about it.
Yes.
Got it. I raise my glass and I say, to 20 years of tomfoolery and fuckery, may there be many more.
Don't say fuckery in front of my mom.
It's the Ibrenthal ale. It goes right to me. I don't know what to say.
I clank cups with him,
and your dad, your mom, and your brother also clank cups.
Yes.
But the other your like 20th removed grand cousin, I don't know, he doesn't.
My mysterious great uncle.
Your mysterious great uncle. He doesn't, but he smiles and just salutes with the plate of. It's a nice chicken pie.
Oh,
that you guys are eating. And he has a slice of that chicken pie, and he just like cheers with the food instead of a drink.
Does it have a buttery, flaky crust?
It does.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to make a chicken pot pie. Shut up.
I want one so bad now.
But as you clink the cups, now everyone notices that Drea literally, or actually everyone roll a perception for me.
Okay. Normal. No advantage. Whoa.
11.
24.
It was easy. It was a 10 or more. Unfortunately, Frank doesn't.
Frank doesn't notice shit.
This
I'm too busy thinking about the ale.
It seems, Drea, as if your parents and your brother are kind of fading a little bit, as if someone is turning down the opacity on the layer.
Okay,
and
Photoshop.
You also notice this. You also notice this, Fee. Very slowly, they are fading from view. Well, you are still celebrating. They're still talking, but they are getting less and less.
Is it kind of like the Back to the Future photograph? Just in like slow-mo?
Yes. We can say so, yes.
It's like that scene from Malcolm in the Middle when he turns to Dewey and everything just goes black behind him.
Yes.
Not quite, because that would add the focus on those people. It's more like the Back to the Future photograph.
Where they're just slowly kind of fading and disappearing.
Yes. I want to know if you have any different reaction to that.
I don't know. I would have to kind of.
And if you look
the man
around,
in red still there? Like,
no.
Is
if you look around,
else?
he's not there. The man in red is not there anymore. But again, as it happens in a dream, this the man in red disappearing is not something you take notice.
I was gonna say, I think it's just kind of dream logic, and it's like, all right, this is what we're doing next.
No, that's the point. It is dream logic, but you notice that, and it feels weird.
Fee doesn't react to the disappearing with anything other than curiosity, but she's not particularly emotionally invested in the people.
Yeah.
It's just, this is weird. What's gonna happen next?
What the hecky?
Yeah. She kind of nudges Prang and just kind of like keeps watching, just nudging.
You are still celebrating. Your parents and your brother are still talking and celebrating your 20th birthday. But you notice that they are slowly fading from existence, it seems.
We sing a non-copyrighted happy birthday song.
Please don't. I will start crying. IRL. I think Dria's gonna kind of like reach out and try to like put her arm around her brother and give him a noogie.
You can.
I think she's not really thinking too much about them fading away. I think she's more grasping what she still has of them.
Are you gonna talk more to them?
Yes, nondescript, indistinct chatter. I don't really have anything in particular that I want to say, but I imagine it would be a jovial time around like she'd be laughing and cutting up and...
Yeah, and at one point, your father, Andreas, turns to you. He looks at Prang and Fee. Well, one thing I know, at least you will not... You notice his eyes are watering a lot. At least you will have a nice family in Firestone. Or people to be at your side when you are away from us here in Ibrenthal. He clears his eyes, he wipes the tears away. He goes to you, Prang. Well, Mr. Prang, you have a lovely daughter, and I'm happy our daughters can be friends here.
Yes, it's a wonderful thing.
Never mind all the trouble that we've gotten into over the last 20 years.
Well, is there, Mr. Prang, is there anything that I can do to help you and your daughter? Like, we are pretty well off here in Ibrenthal.
Oh.
I've heard you had a life on the sea a while ago.
This is true. And it was it's a lot of surviving on my own, so I appreciate the offer, but I have a hard time asking for anything, let alone any help from friends. We're here to help you. And if anything, what is your best tip for a father to raise such a wonderful child? I'm still working on it.
I paid him to say that, old man. I paid him to say that, just so you know.
He looks at you and he laughs as he's wiping more tears.
Oh.
Well, before I answer that, he pours more ale onto onto his cup. He clinks with you and downs that ale. Okay. Well, I would say that my number one tip is to, not to sound cliche or anything, just demonstrate to your daughter that you love her.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that this is the most important part. And, well, also know when to say no.
Well,
That was your character.
I did not learn how to say no with Damien, and, well, look.
Yeah, he
Look
gets
where
away
he's
with
at.
everything. It's a little unfair.
Yeah, brothers.
Ugh.
Well, but the most important is just demonstrate how much you love your kid. This I've done with both of them.
That's lovely advice. How often do you give your daughter rides on your shoulders?
Never. Never.
Every
That's
day.
weird. Pray.
Every day.
Well, I think the last time that I did that, she was probably 5.
Yep. I think the last time I did that was like a couple hours, 5 hours
5
ago.
minutes ago?
Yeah.
On the way over here.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, she's giving me the uppy signal right now, if you don't mind.
Well, and
This is how I demonstrate my love.
Yes.
Old man, don't you dare. She points at her dad like he's gonna try to pick her up and put a tray on his shoulder.
Do it. Do it.
Drea, I'm already too old to be able to carry you. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to.
Like you're some weak old man. I know you could still wrestle an owl bear.
2. But, well, you are not halfling, so that is considerably harder than.
It helps to be teeny.
But anyway, Mr. Prang, Fee, anything you need whenever you're here in Abranthal, just come to us.
You have
They
my
get
word.
it, Dad. They get it. They understand.
As long as there's more of this
Come on, old
pie,
man. No need to make this.
that's all I'm
No
saying.
need to make this sentimental, Dad. I mean, we'll be in probably. We'll come in once a season.
Drea, you talk like this. I know you love me, but you will miss me when I'm gone.
Oh my
I know
god.
She kind of blushes and looks away.
Dark.
Dad, no. It's not gonna be like that.
As you look away, you. Wait. All right.
Oh shit, vibe switch.
As you look away, everyone notices that like everything just changes. You are now in what seems to be like a church or something like that. It's you, Frank, Fee, and Damien. Damien is also there with you. And there are lots of drawings on the walls of this temple/church showing images of the ruby dragon, the god of magic, some images that show an old man, like wearing some dark robes. He's bald with a long, pointy beard. And you look a little bit more closer to the center of the temple where you guys are. You see another drawing showing that same man, but in a coffin.
Oh, shit.
And two people next to that coffin. You can recognize easily that it's you and your brother. And now there is a circle with some drawings on the ground, basically like a star, and each one of you it's at a point of that star, with the fifth point empty. What do you do with this vision?
You said these are drawings in a church that I'm seeing?
Yeah, kinda. I like frescoes on the wall of this temple.
Okay. And you said one was Andreas standing there, and then one was him in a coffin with Dree and Damien.
Not Andreas.
Oh, okay.
Your father was not bald.
Okay.
And you do not remember a single moment that your father wore a dark robe like the one depicted. You do recognize that man, though. You don't feel like scared about him, but you recognize that is the wizard.
Describe the 5-point star again to me, please.
You, Prang and Fee, and your brother are each at one of the points of the star, and the final one, the fifth point of the star that points north, is empty.
Okay. Sorry, I'm writing this down.
All right. And as I'll ask you, everyone, to roll perception.
This feels like a Resident Evil puzzle.
Right? This feels like the Max Payne visions. Like we need to walk around going the face.
The Sam Lake.
23.
15.
And
27.
27.
Woo!
Everyone notices that you are all wearing dark robes, same as the one the guy on the fresco is wearing. But one thing, like the shoulders on your shoulders, there are some. I don't know how to pronounce that word. It's not the pauldron, it's the small one. I think it's epaulette.
Epaulette?
Epaulette, yeah. And everyone is wearing one of these, but they are made of crystal. And you all have a single big piece of crystal on the chest and in the robes. Drea and Fee, you recognize the color of these crystals as being Fabri's crystals.
Oh shit!
You don't feel it as weird. Like for you, it's just it should be there. Fabri, you know it belongs to that crystalline creature, but you don't exactly feel anything for Fabri in this moment. Dre, are you feeling something specific about this? Are you?
I think she's probably feeling two different ways. about this. I think Drea is probably feeling the placidity of it, like of when you're in a dream, everything feels like it should be going the way that it's going. You know what I mean? Like you feel like that euphoria, I guess, for lack of a word, of it being a dream. So she's like, all right, yeah. Even though she doesn't know it's a dream. But I think also under that, she's got the natural reaction of anxiety and jitteriness and like that uncanny, like something's wrong kind of underlying that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. And as you are all standing there, a figure approaches. In all the dark robes as well, but the face is completely covered with, like, not only the robe but a mask. But it doesn't have any drawing or anything. It's just a blank black mask with the crystals on the robes as well. And as this person approaches, a voice: "Are you all ready?"
I guess I look to the other two, or
Ready.
to the other three.
Ready for what?
When the creature when the thing says, "Are you all ready?" like, you feel mostly as if, like, I've been doing something that I should be here, so it's my time. As if you know exactly why you are there, but even though you have no idea why you were there,
You can't articulate it.
It feels right. Yeah, it feels right
Yeah,
to
it
be
just
there. Like
feels
this is
right to
supposed
be there.
happening.
Yeah. We're yes-anding.
Drea's gonna reach out and take
Okay.
Damien's hand, and they're gonna nod together.
Let's begin the ritual then. Unfortunately, or I don't think we ever named the wizard as well.
I don't think we did. LOL. I leave that to you because I know you're wanting to do things with this trademark.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use the Kingdom Hearts name.
It's Master Xehanort.
All right,
He's voiced by Billy Zane.
Oh, classic.
So it's gonna be, I sent it to Tales of Tol'Gumm chat, it's gonna be Xylander.
Cool
Ooh,
name.
that's a good
That's
one.
a really good
With
name.
That's a good one.
With a Z instead of an X.
All right.
The Z makes it cool.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Xylander couldn't be here to fulfill the ritual. But he chose the four of you to continue with this dream, with his ambitions. The power beyond magic is here, ready to be taken by you. He grabs the crystal from his chest. He points at the center. I ask of each one, what will you do with the power beyond magic? How will you change the world? As a way of saying, this does not and would work better if it was not an altruistic choice for the context. Like, the dark desires of the characters.
You're making me think. I haven't thought about what her dark desires are, trademark.
Revenge.
Rhea wants to be famous. She wants everyone to remember her. She never wants to be forgotten. She wants to be in the history books. She wants everyone for generations to know her name.
And so it shall be. Now I'll ask you, what would your brother's dark desire be? If you want to think that and answer later, everyone else to ask first, to answer first. Because it's the same question for Prang and for Fee.
I think I know what Damien says.
Well, I think so. Fee's desire for adventure is so strong that it does delve into the dark of how selfish she will go to get that adventure. How selfish and self-centered she will be to gain that adventure.
To adventure around the world, not
At any
mattering
cost.
who or what suffers for that adventure. And so this shall be. Prang?
To forget and be forgotten. Prang wants to have never existed.
Oblivion. And so it shall be. The being looks at Damien, and Damien says, to remain forever. To be at the best moments of my life for eternity. Never grow old, never lose power. And so it shall be. Please remove your crystals. Damien takes the crystal from the chest piece.
Drea follows suit.
Then repeat your desires. As this being says it, the ground starts to grow a little bit darker on the center of the circle that you're in. And it's almost as if light is being sucked to the center point there. Repeat so that it may hear you.
Me too, Tenta. Me too.
Same.
Broke every single one of us. Well done. Well done.
I think we might have someone joining us here shortly.
Yeah, so let's take a time. A while.
I wouldn't.
That deserved it, Tenta.
Yes, let's fucking go
You
with
earned
Infernal. That is subworthy.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it.
Thank you. You didn't have to do that.
296.
I know. I'm looking at that. That's insane, dude.
Jesus Christ.
I forgot.
That's insane.
I never forgot, but it slips my mind sometimes that one time you went absolutely insane.
Yeah, when I had money, I went insane with it.
That's the way it goes with people who I've always found that when people who don't have a ton of money, we're more often than not pretty generous, more generous than generationally wealthy people.
Yeah.
Haha, he exists.
He exists.
Oh,
Hello.
He's the little
I'm such
Fuji
a good
thing.
sleep. Oh no, that's actually funny.
I love your shirt. That's so funny.
Well, I mean, it's so true. I mean, both shirts. Yeah, the one that's now doing that in there. Elder went for a long sleep. Oh, good lord.
No,
Must
you
have
were not
No,
sleeping.
no, he
No,
avoided sleep.
As he
Elder's been
avoided
up
sleep.
all night long.
All night,
Oh, no.
All night long.
all night.
And as you were repeating yourself, the being takes off the mask and it's Elder. Now, Elder, you
Yes.
share with them your deepest, darkest secret of what you're gonna do with this power.
What power? I love
The power beyond magic, beyond what magic is capable.
Oh no.
Do you need us to repeat hours? Were you able to catch what hours were? So you kind of know what we're
I
talking about.
heard
Desires.
pieces. I may want, as elder, I may want to say have a bit of a following, a giant following, and I think that my deepest, darkest desire of the power is to ensure that following follows me willingly.
Elder wants a cult.
Maybe.
You are in a cult, but at
Yeah,
this
we're in a cult
point
right
in
now.
time, we are in a cult. Everyone
He wants his
knows
own cult.
that you are in a cult.
That's true.
And that's, Elder, why you were the one that was guiding this final sacrifice.
That's actually
when Xylander,
incredible.
It was gonna be Xylander that would guide it, but Xylander died. Now it's you.
Spoilers.
Well, yeah, okay.
In this dream reality, Xylander died. I don't know if he died in real life. I don't know if he'll show up in the future.
I mean, that's fair. Well, I'm apparently guiding a ritual, huh? Well, who we sacrificing?
You
know-
stabbed you a million times.
You,
Punched you in the knee.
Oh no!
yes. You again. You were all wearing black robes with a chest piece and a giant crystal in the middle. That was a fragment
serious.
of Fabri's body.
Oh, we didn't
Because-
mean to sacrifice Fabry, did we?
No.
This is a dream for context.
This is a dream.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
Every-
great for context.
Very important thing for context.
You went to sleep, and the first dream you had, you were just taking that mask off, and
Oh.
it all
It's
makes
the
sense.
world-
Like
it's the
in
world's most
lore,
insane 20th birthday party.
Yeah.
in lore, Fabry was created to be a vessel for Xylander, a vessel of power for Xylander. That is why, for you guys, you don't know that, but for you guys, it makes sense for you to be wearing a piece of Fabry. And this power that goes beyond magic, beyond what magic is capable of, is, it's again, explaining, the five of you, it's the four of you and Drea's brother. You are in a star formation next to a circle, a ritualistic circle, inside of a temple. This temple is clearly dedicated to the ruby dragon, the god of magic, but some of the frescoes show an image of a wizard in dark robes, not too dissimilar to yours, that was guiding this cult. And another fresco closer to the center of the temple where you guys are shows the image of this wizard in a coffin, and the 5 of you, not just the 2 anymore. Now it shows the 5 of you surrounding the coffin as what seems like shadows go from the coffin to your images.
Hang on, I'm writing this down.
This is an interesting turn of events. Normally, this is the 4th date, 5th date before I bring you guys into something like this, but...
I mean,
all right, if we're gonna go here. We're going
to your knowledge, this is normal. Like, you were in a cult apparently, and you've been in this cult with them for years now.
Alternate reality, baby.
Alternate reality, baby.
Multiverse.
And you, Elder, since you are the one guiding, I'll ask you to roll an Arcana check for me. $19.
Okay.
That's very good. It's not a +10 that Fabry has, but what can you do about that?
Yeah, no.
You know, what the Xylander said was, before he passed you all the information when he knew he was gonna die, is that you are gonna receive the power from something that not even the Ruby Dragon could defeat. And he had to lock that away somehow. Nobody, for eons, nobody knew this power even existed. But Xylander, alongside the 5 of you, found this out. And it was gonna be Xylander as the main guy and the 5 of you as his lackeys, as his goons.
Yeah.
But Xylander died, so it's the 5 of you as the top guys. Drea's brother Damien's desire was to remain young at the top of his age forever. Never grow old, never lose power. And the rest of you, if you need to share your desires.
Well, I would say that my greatest desire at this moment in time is that we have the power. Maybe we don't need to bring back Xylander. Maybe we
you are not going to bring back Xylander.
Okay,
you are going to take the power. That's what this ritual is about.
Then that was my greatest desire. I want the power. By the power of Grayskull, hand it all to me.
But that's the thing. Wanting the power is not part of the desire because you already have it. It's what you are gonna do with this power.
So, like...
Yeah, that's why it's to have the world following me.
Oh my god, are we going to be famous together?
Yes.
Drea's desire was fame beyond memory, so she will never be forgotten.
Then Drea, our desires will match each other because I want control, you want the fame.
Fee's desire
is travel and adventure at any cost.
It doesn't matter who she has to kill,
Who gets hurt?
who has to suffer. And Prang's desire was
Oblivion.
the weirdest one. Oblivion. To be forgotten, to never have existed.
My
Yeah,
darkest
he has the
desire.
It's a Wonderful Life drunk edition.
Yeah, exactly.
My Chemical Romance style.
Yeah,
And-
there's some complicated stuff going on with Prang.
You know,
Tell me, why'd you have
with-
to go and make things so complicated?
you know, with that 19, like I contextualized you, with that 19, you know that the crystal, part of Fabri's body, will be used to a sort of a, how can I explain it? To channel this power within you guys. And you know that what you have to do now is to puncture your own heart with that crystal.
Alright, hot diggity.
Hear me out. Hear me out. We know that the power is in the crystal. We know that in order for us to take said power, we have to have
the power
the
is
crystal
not
with us.
in the crystal. The crystal will channel the power. The
It'll
power
channel it.
is currently on. I think I forgot to say
Ruined.
that the circle, the ritualistic circle on your feet that you are in a star formation. It looks just like pure blackness, pure darkness, like a hole to another dimension of nothing.
So, Prang, it sounds like this is something you really want. You want the great nothing.
Yeah.
This is the great nothing. You need to pierce yourself with the great nothing. Well, we pierce ourselves with this giant, magnificent crystal. It might hurt a little bit. Just a little. Are you
But not
game?
for very
You
long.
game?
I extend my hand.
No, you
Extend
you
my
have
hand.
the,
You
everyone has
I have the crystal. I extend the
They were on us
extend the
already.
crystal
Yeah,
in
yeah.
my hand.
Extend our hands.
Yeah.
very dramatically.
On 3.
After you.
Un, deux, trois. Stab.
Cheers.
everyone roll a Constitution.
Et voila. Constitution
Constitution.
save.
Good.
Yes.
Well, that's not good.
A 7.
Oh,
Ooh,
Constitution. Sorry.
I get to fucking re-roll that shit. That is my first nat one.
That's your first nat 1.
Possibly.
no.
At least it's the first one I remember. But I'm a Lightfoot halfling. I get to re-roll that.
It's the first nat one.
That's awesome. 17.
Everyone, you all
There we go.
pierce your hearts. And you know, let me roll for Damien. Okay. Have all of you pierce your hearts with the crystal. Only Kitten, only Fee, Elder, and Damien don't scream of pain. The rest of you, the two of you, Drea and Prang, you scream of pain.
Yeah, I'm stabbing myself in
Man.
the heart with a giant rock.
You-
Yep.
The two of you fall to your knees. But Drea, as you were falling, you feel your brother holding you, and you don't get to your knees. Prang, unfortunately, you don't have anyone to hold you.
No. My knees are weak.
Old weak knees praying, that's what we call him.
Oh,
But you can gather yourself up.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, what happens to Fee with this?
You just plunge that into your heart and you stand still as if,
everyone just falls.
Yeah.
We now have giant rocks standing out of our chest.
Yes. And all of you then, now even you, Fee, that managed to stand still, to not fall to the ground, it's almost as if everyone is losing balance. Like praying you already got up again, losing balance. And the five of you see some tendrils extending from that pure darkness, pure nothingness. And the first one goes to Prang. The tendril goes to the crystal. The crystal that is a nice blue purplish color goes completely black. That blackness starts extending to your body, to your members. It goes through your face as much like image, like the venom symbiote covering you from your heart.
Whoa.
And you remain. Everyone that's looking at Prang only sees an empty silhouette. Empty frame. A three-dimensional empty silhouette of a person that used to exist there. And
Just
you,
for clarification, not Kingdom Hearts. Not Kingdom Hearts.
Not Kingdom Hearts. This is legally distinct. He's never played Kingdom Hearts, but Dria's whole thing is Kingdom Hearts. She's literally a Kingdom Hearts OC.
This is my description. I never played Kingdom Hearts.
We are becoming nobodies actively right now.
That is amazing.
Or at least I did. I asked for Oblivion.
And now, Fee, the tendril extends to you. The same thing happens, except you don't turn into nothingness. But you feel as if you were taller now.
I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
And did you guys? I imagine everyone here watched the Infinity Wars, Avengers Infinity Wars.
Nope. I don't watch Marvel movies.
I haven't watched most of the Marvel movies.
The thing that I was gonna say, it's Peter Dinklage is in that movie.
No way, really?
And he is a giant dwarf.
Oh, that's so sick.
Like the same proportions, but he is giant, like 12, 15 feet tall. It's basically the same thing that happens to Fee.
She's the same proportions, but just
sorry, I'm just thinking of
larger.
The show Gallivant.
I have.
Oh my god, I love Gallivant. The giant.
Yes.
Yeah, the giant
dwarf.
The dwarf giants.
With your same proportions.
Yep.
Although halflings do have normal proportions, unlike fantasy dwarves that are just blocky. But just the big ass feet. And you grow to like 8 feet tall. And you feel...
I give the uppies now.
You do feel the urge to just go around the world, living what you want to live, your adventures, not following anyone else's adventures, just yours. The tendril then goes to Damien. Damien. Nothing seems to change immediately, but you can see those dark veins popping for a moment, covering his whole body, and then they fade. And he seems like probably 5 years younger. Like he seems to be in his early 20s. Maybe some more years younger. So he grew younger. And now the tendril goes to you, Drea. As you get that energy poured onto you, you feel nothing specifically physical with yourself, but you have visions of a world you do not recognize. Like the continents have all changed, but all the books still talk about Drea. And then the tendril goes to you, Elder. You start hearing people calling your name, asking you for advice, asking you for guidance, asking you to tell them what to do next, because they cannot think if not for your orders. As this continues, this finishes, the nothingness, the emptiness on the ground stops, and it goes back to being the ground. Only the five of you know who Prang is. Everyone else in reality has completely forgotten about his existence.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
And it's almost as if Prang had never been born. If you ask even the gods of the sea, they never heard of a Prang.
Oh my god.
This power is beyond anything you could ever imagine.
You read the book? This is what happens when you read the book.
But you can you still exist as this nothingness, Prang.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just waiting if Kitten can talk, because it's now the exchange of talking to you guys. Like your perception of reality now after this power surge that you guys got.
Give me 1 second. I'm finishing the notes on this, and I've run out of paper. Let me grab some more.
Right, so
It is really, really, really noisy. Oh my god, no one shuts up. and Elder just hears constantly just tons of people saying everything.
After a while, it does shut up. And the hydrate for everyone.
And
the stretch from Tentakraken.
That was supposed to be a much quicker bathroom break. But I've been fat curled up like a bisexual for too long, and my knees said, "Go fuck yourself."
Oh god.
Giddy.
Yeah. Yay.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie,
Nonsense.
Elder's gonna absolutely walk over to Prang and he's gonna just poke. Because I gotta poke. Like, what happens? Does my hand go through you like a black hole? Like,
Your hand touches. All of you know that is Prang, and no Prang is physically there. To anyone else, Prang is completely invisible.
Oh, okay.
But Prang can still interact with the world as Prang desires, but it will be nothing. Nobody
Wow,
will
Prang.
see it. Nobody
You're
will
gonna be
see
even
him.
lonelier than before.
Nobody will be able to see Prang. Nobody will be able to notice Prang. Whatever Prang does will be cited as, well, it happens. Something weird happened. Natural disasters. Like,
Must have been the wind.
if Prang punches someone in the face, they break their nose and start bleeding, it will be treated just as a normal nosebleed.
That's so awesome.
So he's a poltergeist.
Not exactly a poltergeist, but yeah, you can consider that.
Okay.
Whoa.
He's only ever seen Jujutsu Kaisen voice.
So, man, how does it feel to not have been born? Like, what does this feel like?
To you, Prang, it feels peaceful for the first time.
Thank God.
Like your memories, all the memories that you had, they didn't vanish for you, but they do not bother you anymore.
Is Brandy's ship still here? Have events changed?
You have no way of knowing it until you go search for it.
I'm gonna go search for it. I truly, all I want is to either not see her boat or to see her boat and her not look like a fish person.
You close your non-existent eyes, and you don't need to do anything. The scrying comes natural to you.
Oh my God, I'm so powerful.
You see her. You don't feel anything in particular for her. You were just curious. You see she has opened a restaurant in Port Alarian. The only reason she never left Port Rangehold was because of you.
Wow.
Because she knew you would be there for her. Since you never existed, she didn't have anything holding her to Port Rangehold.
It's a wonderful life.
You don't feel loved. You don't feel like happy for her. You were just curious. Interesting. The memory, the knowledge that your existence is, in a way, what brought that to her, doesn't bother you.
Is she happy?
You don't care if she's happy. She seems to be. She's doing definitely much better than she was doing on her father's inn.
And she doesn't look like half a fish person.
He does not look like a fish person.
That's all I need to see.
Way to reinforce Prang's self-loathing ideas.
Yeah, okay, this is what I was hoping for.
This is the wrong kind of yes and.
Life, I guess. And the rest of you?
How does Fee feel with Prang not having existed?
Ooh.
You know who Prang is.
Yeah, we still know him, right?
Yeah.
Like our memories and
yes,
perception of him have not been affected at all. It's just everybody outside of this room.
Yes, only your perception. And for you, you don't care. Honestly, because you have bigger adventures waiting for you.
Yeah. He was a pit stop. a tool for the adventure.
Really hammer in that praying is only useful for what it
Yeah.
can provide to us at the moment.
His money. It's his money.
Yep.
It's money.
This is truly depressing, but like I kind of love it. This is so good.
This is so fucked up.
It really is. But that's the thing, because it's a dream. I mean, I know that this like we can't like apply psychology to it because this is like magical, right? But if this was an actual like dream, a therapist would tell you this is your perception of what you think the world would be like without you there. What you don't know is that you matter a lot. And
yes, this is not a therapy session.
Right. This is magic.
This is why we go to therapy.
This is why we go to therapy. Not to say we cannot use role-playing games as a form of therapy.
Mm-hmm.
But this, I am not a therapist. I am a BA in audiovisual production. I am not a licensed therapist.
He wants to be the thing that we talk to our therapists about.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
And, well...
All right, so speaking of weird shit, I'm going to say Elder. You guys know Elder's, cat. You see cat, like, on the screen there. So you see Elder's eyes start to glow a deep, deep, dark yellow. And he's looking around at the ground, and I'm going to mumble some stuff. I'm just going to start mumbling
You don't need to mumble anything.
But I want to. It makes it fun.
It does.
Go mumble. I mumble something like a cat. The cat does a little like purr thing, like Kitten can do. The little purr thing in the background. So just under his breath mumbles with it.
And as you mumble, unfortunately for you guys watching, you will not see this because I do not have the rights to the image. I did not create it. I did not make it. But for everyone in chat and the Tales of Tol'Gumm channel, this is what you see appearing behind Elder.
Oh, shit.
Cool.
This form that is...
I'll come look in a second.
The only difference of this to Praying is that Praying does not have the glowing eyes.
Or the horns.
This, or I was considering this more like jester things.
Oh,
I love the jester better.
Okay,
yes,
okay.
Love the jester.
As you see this figure approaches Elder, and do you ask anything?
Been a long time. Where have you been?
We were waiting for you to be worthy.
Am I not worthy now?
No one is more worthy than you.
That's exactly what I want to hear. I need you to go find them. Find each of them and let them know I am looking for them.
That will be done. The shadowy figure dissipates in the air.
Elder just wrings his neck around a little bit, has a smile. Best day ever.
Drea, are you gonna do something specific?
So what... You said I saw a vision of, like, a bunch of books and stuff. I'm assuming it was in the future? You said, like, the continents had kind of moved around a little bit? Or is it in a different, like, dimension? Like, a different, like I'm famous on, like, real-life Earth?
Whatever you want it to be.
I'm famous both here and on real-life Earth? Man, this is incredible.
Famous in every realm.
I'm famous in all the 9 realms.
Whatever you want this to be.
I mean, that is a goal to have.
What? I guess what were the books talking about? My accomplishments, or like about me? Like, what were they talking about?
You tell me.
It's all about your looks.
What were the books talking about?
Ooh.
Ooh.
How awesome and smart and sexy she is. I think she's known for she's one of the greatest bards in the realm. Like she's Shakespeare. She is Shakespeare.
Shakespeare wish Shakespeare was Drea.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like she's known for her sonnets, she's known for her poems, she's known for her plays, she's known for the music that she writes. Like she's like every classical musician you can think of and every like famous author you can think of kind of mixed into. Like she's known for that now.
Yeah, people are recreating her works hundreds of years down the line after the language is long dead and lost.
People are like memeing her, like she
thousands of years. It's just like people right now singing those Sumerian musics.
Yeah.
Or people playing lost medieval.
You like the concept of time does not matter to how long people will still remember your name.
She's immortal, like Wonderwall.
So anyway.
Maybe she's going to be the one that saves me.
And Damien, as it stands, you look behind, and Damien looks behind actually, and there is a fresco of his appearance. 5 years, like some years older. The appearance he had when you guys started the ritual. And to a lack of better explanation, Damien is just Dorian Gray now.
I was thinking, man, we should have named him Dorian, not Damien.
And Fee, what is your feeling towards this power that you now have? To have the world tremble on your footsteps, and be able to do whatever you want, whenever you want, to have your adventure, not someone else's.
Yeah. I would say there would be a little bit of fame involved in Fees as well, because I mean we do have famed adventurers. There are bards who tell
shit about her.
Yeah, right. Many bards. Exactly. Many bards, including Drea, have told tales of the adventures of Fee. And she's not so much looking for power out of it, just as this she's never quite fulfilled with any adventure. And so she's consistently seeking out the next experience, no matter what she has to do to get it.
You see yourself in different planes of existence, different worlds, living your new adventure every single day. You don't need to seek for power because you already have it. So, you don't care if your adventure destroys a world, you just go to the next one. it will just open a portal in reality, open slice a piece of reality and appear somewhere else if you end up destroying one of the worlds we're in.
B becomes Dr. Manhattan.
Yup. Yup.
And you see yourself like in the future, in the past as well. I was thinking more like I am a Ben 10 kid, so I'm thinking more of Professor Paradox.
Mm-hmm.
Professor Paradox, evil Professor Paradox mixed with Billy from Adventure Time.
Okay.
Billy. Greatest adventurer ever.
Every world that survives, people remember your name. The new generation of adventurers aim to be like Fee. But there's no space for the new generation because you are the adventurer. You have had all the adventures from the present, the past, and the future. You've done them all.
You know, I was thinking the last time we met the Green Bastard, and he brought us into the Dream Realm, and we did things there, and he could remember everything. A lot of what happened was real. It actually happened in other places. Sophie, are you actually destroying, like, tons of worlds in different multiverses at this moment in time?
She pleads the fifth. My client pleads the fifth.
Oh, okay, good, yeah.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Please direct all your questioning to the proper department.
Yeah, to the bard department.
I want a lawyer.
In the stores. Yep.
That's all I'm going to say from here on out. I want a lawyer.
I'm not a lawyer, but I will represent them in court.
Are you going to do anything else? There? Because this at the moment is just visions that you're having.
Yeah.
Of what the future brings with this power.
That's really, I mean...
No, I mean, if you're gonna talk to yourselves, if you're gonna do something else in this scene.
I think
Rhea would be ready to...
She's dejected. When all the adventures have been had and there's literally nothing left for her to do, she's just dejected.
So there are still things. There are infinite worlds. Infinite.
She starts searching for time travel.
No, I mean, that's something you can see yourself doing. You can do that, but at the point in time, you are still finishing the ritual.
So, basically what you're saying is we have seen our potential in this ritual, and now it's time for us to go and do it, to achieve it.
It's time to finish the ritual now, so you can go in and do it. Like, the only thing that actually happened is the shadowy figure appearing to Elder.
I'm gonna look at Damien and I'm gonna see that he got what he wanted, and that I've got this great feeling that the future's gonna be good for me, and I think we like do like a quick hug. Like yee.
As you were going to hug him, he just like shoves you to the side. Like, he does not want you to hug him.
What the hell, man? Come on. We did it. We've done it. And she like...
The ritual is not over yet.
Let's finish this bad boy. Let's seal the deal. Come on.
Time to complete it.
Elder, you know what you need to do to complete the ritual because Zylander explained it to you. Even though all of you got what you wanted, there is, for each one of you, still something that will lock you with not your full potential. You need to find what that is, and you need to cut it off. And this is what I ask each one of you. What is that thing?
To cut off?
Do you mean like a physical cutoff, or do you mean like we just have to trade something in order, like equivalent exchange?
However you want to interpret it.
Okay.
It's a dream sessions are puzzles.
Yeah. Ooh.
Like you, Drea. You know there's one thing that in your mind will always be better than you at telling stories or being the center of stories. Not just one thing. 7 things in the night sky.
I'm gonna be like Rip Shrek and blow up the moon in that one anime.
Like, how do you want to deal with that? I'll give you time to think. And everyone else time to think. What? Like, Frank, you know exactly. It's one person that your own curiosity made you think of them.
No, I know. That's exactly what I was thinking. I have to cut Brandy out.
How will you do it?
Fuck.
As you, if you all look at Damien, you see, like, somehow he's conjuring the image of your parents, Drea. In front of them, they are standing still, older. They still haven't seen you for now 20 years around. And he simply grabs them by both of them by the throat and with a quick move break their necks.
Shit.
And he finished. He cut his one thing that would hold him back. And remember, it's in character, but this is a dream world. You can create stuff. You can invent stuff to say your character. That's what your character would do at this moment. Because in the dream world, it is real then, and it would make sense.
Yeah. So what everyone else would see with Elder, because I had that grin, and you saw the shadow come and talk with me, walk away. What you're going to see with Elder, you're going to see my eyes just continue to glow that yellow and just glow and back, kind of like a pulsating sort of glow within his eyes. You're going to see bits of his fur across his face just start to burn away. Like, you guys are going to smell burning, and you're going to see, like, just heat around you guys. But you're not going to see Elder in any pain. Elder is just smiling the entire time, happy. And you're going to hear him clicking his claws together and just smiling away as just pieces of him are just burning on him. And he's going to look at the rest of the group and look at all y'all and say, "What's taking y'all so long? This is very easy. You just need to know what to give up and where to be the happiest." And then as I'm saying that, you're just going to see just little bits of flames coming off of Elder. And he's going to be sitting back. And then out of the ground is going to rise this giant, think like almost Game of Thrones with like the swords and the spikes coming up with the giant throne chair coming up with it. At the point in the star, as this throne chair is coming up, you're gonna see these spikes, but these spikes are bones. They're coming straight out, and they look like swords with bones sitting on it. And Elder's just gonna sit back in the chair, put his hands on his chest. You're gonna see pieces burning. Say, "I'm ready when all of you are." Just smiling.
Oh. There is a dilemma with Fee, because there is one thing that would hold her back, but it is the one and only exception to her at any cost. Her family.
Not at any cost.
Yeah.
Drea is going to reach into her own chest and pull out I don't know how to describe it, but she pulls out basically her empathy and pity. Like her need to be invested in the people around her so that she can focus on the art and the story of it without her personal feelings muddying it. And she's going to pull that out of her chest, and it's going to turn into I can't think of the bird that I had in my head to symbolize it. If I think of it later, I will post it in chat, but it turns into a bunch of birds and flies away.
Prang has a how can we do this? Prang has a bottle that says brandy on it, and he opens it up and pours it all out, but what comes out of it is a bunch of blood, and at the cork is Brandy's head. And then he breaks the bottle. Symbolizes two things: his love, his alcoholism would definitely hold him back, and also his love of brandy.
And for Fee, let's remember this is like evil psychopath cult. So in the dream, throw it all away or don't.
I'm trying to decide if she would actually commit even within a dream. Because while her desire for adventure is very, very selfish, her family goes to the very core of herself and her being. It is every ounce of her soul is her family.
And one thing that you learned to detach yourself from these years that in this reality you spent in the cult is detach yourself from your soul. Your soul only exists for the gods to play with it. That's what Xylander told you guys, like, taught you guys. So, detaching yourself from the core of your soul is the most important part to achieve the greatness that the first flame...
She doesn't have a choice.
I mean, you still have. It's what he taught you. I'm just...
Because she would not have separated her soul from her family under no circumstance. That is every ounce of who he is.
Non-believer.
Yeah.
This would be a very interesting choice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like it.
That is not. Yeah, that is cool. Not who she is.
I think that's pretty cool.
And then what happens if one of us doesn't? That's even cooler.
As all of you see that Fee does not finish the ritual, all of you are looking at her, like, as if she isn't, which she kind of is right now, an outcast. Like, she should not be there. Fee, you slowly start to forget about Prang's existence. So you slowly start to forget why you were there in the cult to start with. And for you, now it has always been your own decision to join the cult. That's the weird thing, because thanks for it being your own decision, you now feel like abandoning your soul would be your idea. But then you go back to remembering Prang, and it now starts a loop.
So she is kind of in an existential crisis right now.
Kind of. But as you were thinking about whatever it is, all of you look around. You see yourselves, now only the four of you. And what seems to be like an office of some kinds, or not exactly an office, but more like in a courthouse or something like this. The four of you are sitting on a bench, and at this point, you look around. You see only the four of you in this place. It does not seem, as in a dream, it does not feel natural. It is not how a courtroom should look like. Like, the walls are too tall. And at the same time, the ceiling is very close to you guys, almost as if you can touch it. And you see one figure there. You hadn't seen this figure before, Monkey. But the rest of you see a man wearing only red clothes. And I noticed that I forgot to upload his image, his model, here to Roll20, so give me a second.
Is it the same man from the beginning of the dream?
It is the same man from the beginning of the dream.
Fuck.
And all right. He walks up to you. It's almost as if you were in the jury area. And he is a lawyer of some sorts. And this is the man that you see. With this exact lighting. It's not...
Oh, that's Uncle Creepy. Everybody knows Uncle Creepy.
And, well, I think everyone got a little vision of what would happen. But this is with you, Drea. You've had so much ambition so many lives that could have been lived that you simply abandoned. I'm not saying it is wrong to have done that, but, well, my superiors would like that ambition for themselves. I am simply a broker. I work for the Lucent Guild, and they trade in unlived histories, in ambitions unspent. Yours is the most powerful here. Because if it wasn't for you, none of them would have met the cult. And yes, if you hadn't run away, all of them would have joined the cult a way or another because your destinies are interlinked. How they are, it's not up to me. It's not up to me to say. But again, as you see, he has a quill, a feather on his left hand, and a roll of paper on his right hand. I want to know, Drea, are you willing to give up this unspent ambition in exchange, obviously, of something that I believe would be extremely valuable to you? You have been given the task by your deity to find an object, right?
Yes.
You are all hearing this. You remember this. And
yes.
What would that object be? If you don't mind me asking.
I think you already know what Dumas has asked me to find.
I do, but I want to hear from you. Just to be sure that my superiors made the contract correctly.
I feel like... Sorry, Uncle Scary. I feel like this is kind of like we're dealing with some Fey rules here.
No, we are not Fey. And we are not Fey. We are not Infernal. And my word, as a broker, is purely solely legal. So if I tell you something, it is not a lie in any way, shape, or form that I know of.
Yeah, I can't lie, lies, Vulcan.
I am not a Fae. The Lucent Guild does not deal with the Fae, especially because of the little lines, the hidden meanings on the contracts. The same reason why we do not deal with demons and infernals.
So let me get this straight, Uncle Scary. What you're saying is I could potentially bypass this entire religious quest that I have to do if I give you the unused potential of lives that I have never lived.
Not the religious quest entirely. We do not deal with physical things. You will give us your unspent potential, a metaphysical object in a way, and we will give you something like this in exchange. Well, I'm saying too much. He just drops the paper in front of you. And if you want to read, I literally wrote out an entire contract.
Oh
wow.
My God.
Hang on,
because I knew you would fucking ask for it.
Yes, you did. And it's not as long as a EULA. Well done.
Yeah, we call this statting the trees. Raffle and I call this statting the trees because of... I think, Roy, you were there for that too. Wasn't that our Pokemon campaign?
I don't know. I think that's not where it came from, but it was... That's where I remember Raffle being like, yes, and I statted the trees. I think
it was from the Sigourney Weaver Arbok, Mega Arbok fight.
Yeah.
Nagorny Weaver. All right, give me a second to look at it.
If you want, I can cite the contract, and you can stop me at any moment to ask me questions about this.
Give me a second, Uncle Scary. I put my finger up to his mouth.
Such
I'm reading.
a long contract. Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
For the purposes of this agreement, the client refers to the individual voluntarily entering this assessment. The guild refers to the Lucent Guild and its lawful successor. This is a lot of legal jargon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are we gonna spend half the session looking for loopholes in the contract?
I'm kind of doing that right now. I'm trying to see if we get one little thing in there.
It's ironclad.
Drea pulls out her fountain pen from nowhere. She's like, no, not this. No. And how much interest? No.
There are no loopholes in this contract.
Okay.
Let me read it for everyone in chat. Well, this is a simple standard brokerage agreement between the Lucent Guild, which is an oniric brokerage division, and it's a standard contract form, LG7A, for the individual dreamer, which is you. The agreement, or the contract, is entered into voluntarily between the Lucent Guild, acting through its duly licensed broker, which is me, and you, the dreaming individual, hereafter referred to as the client. The broker affirms that they act solely as an intermediary and assumes no ownership, claim, or future interest in any consideration exchanged herein, except from compensation remitted separately by the Lucent Guild. You don't need to worry about paying me. I'm gonna be paid by the guild. No article contained herein shall be interpreted as granting the broker any rights beyond those expressly described. The first article, for the purposes of this agreement, the client refers to the individual voluntarily entering this agreement, you. The guild refers to the Lucent Guild and its lawful successors, and assets refers to any intangible property capable of metaphysical transfer, including, but not limited to, memories, dreams, aspirations, ambitions, talents, names, fortunes, years of perception, emotion, inspirations, unrealized possibilities, or any other non-material quality mutually identified prior to execution. Compensation refers to that which the client receives in exchange. The client affirms that this contract is only viable if it is a voluntary execution, as in Article 2. The client affirms that no coercion has been employed, no threat has been issued, no deception regarding the contents of this agreement has occurred, and sufficient opportunity has been provided for questions and clarifications, which you can stop me and ask questions at any moment.
Yeah, I got a question.
Ask away.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with the potential?
I am not one that does anything.
What's your boss gonna do with it? Like, where's this gonna go? What kind of machine is it gonna power?
I am just a broker. I
understand that.
Of the
but you don't
the guild.
Are you using it to power electricity or something like that? Like Kid Screams? Like
what the guild
what's gonna happen to it?
What the guild uses these metaphysical transfers is not up to me, and it does not fall under my purview of how this contract pays out. I only work and I only get the information necessary to complete the contract.
Okay, can you give me some examples of how something like this has been used in the past?
Unfortunately, by signing the contract, there is an NDA.
Of course.
So,
NDAs cannot cover criminal actions.
So
if I make a contract with you, what you're saying is you're gonna tell me where the sword is, basically. Like that's what I'm gonna get out of this.
Let me finish reading the contract. maybe some of your questions might be inside the contract by the end.
I skimmed it.
And execution under duress shall render this agreement null and void. So I will never coerce you. You have to enter this agreement voluntarily. Declaration of exchange. The client, you, voluntarily agrees to transfer the lawful ownership of the designated recipient the following asset: all unrealized ambition, aspiration, potential, and personal drive irrevocably forfeited through the client's voluntary abandonment of the Church of the First Flame, including all ambitions whose fulfillment became impossible, irrelevant, or permanently abandoned as a direct consequence of said departure. Furthermore, the client voluntarily agrees to transfer all memories, recollections, impressions, emotional associations, acquired knowledge, and experiential records whose principal subject concerns the Church of the First Flame, its doctrines, facilities, rituals, officers, members, affiliates, history, practices, or activities, whether such memories are complete or fragmentary, conscious or subconscious, favorable or unfavorable. For the avoidance.
Upon hearing that, would Elder know what kind of contract this is? This sounds very familiar to stuff Elder would have run into.
Roll an Arcana for me. You have to roll at least a 20.
Okay. I mean, it's worth a shot. Let's go.
Let's
fucking go.
Oh my God.
You've heard of it. You never had to see one of these agreements, and not in flesh, because the Lucent Guild is an oniric guild. It's created on and based around dreams, because according to some laws of magic, dreams make reality itself. You are not knowledgeable enough in oniric magic to know that, to know how exactly the pillars of reality are sustained by dreams. But what you do know is that they are definitely not
Avis, thank
infernal.
you so much for the raid.
Not. Oh, hey, Avis. They are not infernal in any means. They are not Feeric, Fey in any means. And what the guild does with this potential falls exclusively on the hands of the oniric wizards that control the guild. You search for it, the Lucent Guild does not have any physical place within the material plane. So you read that the base for the Lucent Guild is within the astral plane, in an island in the middle of the astral sea, basically. And if you want to know exactly what they do with this potential, you'd have to go there. But this contract will basically, this contract will do exactly what the contract says it will do. There are no hidden words, there are no small lines.
That's what I was going to ask. Is there a catch? Because this sounds like basically a deal with the devil type deal.
There are no catches. It sounds like a deal with the devil, but unlike deals with devils, you know that this does not, it does not coerce you to do something. You have to enter it voluntarily, otherwise the contract is completely null. And you will not, it's not just like give me your soul and I'll give you power like a warlock contract. It is give something valuable that you do not use. It's unspent potential or memories that you would rather forget. And you will get something of same or greater value sometimes in exchange.
Okay.
And there's no fine print whatsoever.
Yeah.
And there's no what? Sorry.
We'll look at Drea and be like, Drea, I have been known to partake in deals. Of no surprise to any of you.
That's kind of why you're in crippling debt.
That's part of it. Yes, that. Let's not talk about my crippling debt that I have, but I can tell you that I have at least heard of and come upon these deals before, and these are some of the better ones. You don't lose a part of you that you didn't know you had. These are good.
Continuing. For the avoidance of doubt, memories in which a member of the Church of the First Flame is merely incidental shall remain the sole property of the client. Memories whose principal subject is an individual independently of their association with the Church of the First Flame shall remain the sole property of the client. Memories whose principal subject is both an individual in the affairs of the Church of the First Flame shall be transferred in their entirety. In exchange, the Guild shall provide the following compensation: the complete and accurate disclosure of the present location of the artifact commonly designated the Sword of Dumus. Additionally, upon lawful execution of this agreement, the transferred memories and ambitions shall cease to constitute a valid metaphysical basis by which the Church of the First Flame, its members, affiliates, officers, agents, or any individual deriving arcane perception therefrom may identify, locate, observe, recognize, scry upon, or otherwise establish sympathetic connection with the client through said transferred assets. No additional assets shall be constructed as included by implication, and no additional...
Wait. You're saying the wizard can't locate me?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying. Your ring does not work on his level of scrying.
She thinks for a minute. You can see her kind of go into thought about this and see the gears turning. What about Fabry?
He is beyond the connection of dreams. So the Lucent Guild has no way of giving this compensation to Fabry. Although I will say this as another point, non-officially, because it does not involve the guild. You do have contact with one extra potential being of the color green that might help that.
Oh.
The green bastard.
And again, no additional compensation. No additional compensation shall be inferred beyond that expressly enumerated herein.
It's not an affiliated link, I got it.
And the limits of transfer. Unless expressly stated otherwise, the client shall retain personal identity, independent judgment, capacity for affection, free will, legal ownership of all material possessions, existing familial, social, and civic relationships. And nothing outside of the declared asset shall be affected by implication. Irrevocability. Upon completion of transfer, the exchanged asset shall become the lawful property of its designated recipient, and the transfer shall be deemed complete, permanent, and irrevocable. No reversal shall occur except by mutual written consent of all lawful holders of said asset. It has happened before that some people regretted their decision, but the base of the Lucent Guild is a place within the astral plane. There are several books in the Great Library that show the location and the means to travel there. If you regret your decision, you can go to the Lucent Guild and ask for
complaints must be filed in person.
Yes. And ask for a reversal of said contract. And broker liability. The broker I certify that the declared asset exists. I have seen the assets. Everyone here have seen the assets as means to make this contract more valid to have people that experienced the declared compensation exists. Both parties possess lawful authority to exchange them. We have the knowledge of the location, and we have... That's the main compensation. The cut from the guild, the wizard, to knowing your location happens automatically via the transfer of all of the assets. And the broker bears no liability regarding the wisdom, desirability, emotional consequences, or future implications of the agreement.
Would I still remember Fabry?
You didn't sign the contract. And as stated, existing familial, social, and civic relationships will be retained. You will maintain your relationship with the construct. You may not know how you got this relationship, but that's something that can be explained to you, because all of your friends herein will remember where you came from. The construct maintains the memories because the construct is not liable to have these assets taken, as the construct does not enter the oniric realm. And here is the Article 7. Confidentiality. The broker shall not disclose the content of this agreement except where required by the guild arbitration, metaphysical enforcement, lawful guild procedure, or the express permission of the client. I cannot tell you about any of the other agreements because of this article in the contract, unless specifically permitted by said clients or by the guild. I thought of everything.
Is that it? Are you done, Uncle Scary?
And by signing below, you affirm that you understand what you surrender and you understand what you receive. And you understand that the exchange is final unless expressly stated otherwise. And you enter this agreement knowingly and willingly and without coercion. That's all that I care about. That's all that the guild cares about.
Speak clearly, Uncle Scary. What will she not remember about her brother?
I don't give a shit. I'm not taking the deal.
Good.
What brother? The one that she claims to be the brother? Or...
It doesn't matter, Uncle Scary. It doesn't matter. I'm not taking your deal. I'm not taking your deal. I am who I am because of my past, because of my memories. My unsquandered potential is mine to squander. Okay? I'm not giving it to you or your bureaucratic association, as cool as your guild's name is. No, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm going to live with my regrets. I'm a human.
Certain.
And then I throw the... Just for dramatic effect, I throw the contract back at him. But then I go, no hard feelings between us, though. I just felt like I kind of had to do that. I can come around and pick it up and hand it to you.
He nods with dramatic, nods with respect and punches Elder in the knee.
Yes.
Ow, knee. So, let's take this a different route. What can I sign over to you to get that sword?
Oh my God, Elder! Elder wants to lose it all, man.
Well, he'll risk it all. This is how he's crippling debt.
I know.
As I stated, I am just a broker. The contract was made specifically for Drea by the guild.
This is pretty easy. Contact them.
If you want to contact them, you'll have to get through other means because I am not allowed to do that.
I hear there's a book in the library that will tell you where their headquarters is, so you can go put a complaint in person with the HR department.
If the guild deems your potential unspent in any way, if the guild deems that any of your assets are interesting and valuable to us, then you will receive a contract. But now that you know the existence, and which, although I have to say, there is a considerable chance that you will not remember this interaction that we had, considering how dreams work. But
did you not say, Steph, that if we called him, he would come? I don't know, maybe a month or two ago.
Try
phrasing.
Yes.
What do we got to call him to make him come?
So, Elder,
Daddy?
because we're in dreams, right? So, I'm still in the dreams. I assume Elder can still remember being a cultist, can still call back the things we just did with it. So, Elder's eyes are going to go yellow again for everyone to see. And I'm going to call out to the green bastard.
Elder's like doing evil. I am doing evil today. I'm going to do evil.
All right. Let me just get his.
Elder's like, I fell asleep and chose violence.
For real.
I woke up, chose violence. I just woke up late and chose violence, so that's how it works.
As you were just... How exactly do you call him?
So, eyes are going to go a bit yellow. I'm going to look over at Uncle Scary, and I'm going to be staring into his soul, because he don't want to talk to me no more. He didn't want to give me no deal. He didn't want to call the brokers. So I'm going to look at him and say, so, if you won't play ball, then I know someone who might. You mentioned it yourself with it. So,
before you finish talking, I do like to play ball. Right? To your side.
Oh.
He looks at the broker. Oh, did I interrupt something? The client disagreed with the decision, so at the moment, no, I was just explaining how things could work. Oh, okay. Then who was the client? It was...
Yo.
And... Well, alright. Okay, Elder, what the fuck do you want? Why'd you call me?
Easy. They have a contract in which we can get a sword that she needs.
We're not... Okay, we're not getting
it.
the sword. He's just telling us, like, what pile of shit it's lying in currently at this moment. Like... He's not, like, handing it to us. We still have to go and get it.
Oh, okay. And what were you gonna give him in exchange to that?
She was giving him nothing, so hence I called you.
He wanted me to become... He wanted me to become Maguka and, like, give him all of my potential energy.
Yeah, that's what the guild does. But... What unspent potential?
It doesn't matter. I don't want to take his deal. Like it's neither here nor there.
You have not taken my deal, but as stated in the contract, I cannot say. You can share the details of the deal if you want. Since you disagree...
He probably already knows that he's just being a cock about it, I'll be honest with you. That's just how he rolls.
Since you disagreed with it, I shall be taking my leave. So, in any case, if the guild deems any of you worthy with worthy assets, you probably will see me again. If not, then I hope you will all have a wonderful rest of your lives. And he just walks back and walks through a door.
Thanks for coming to my birthday party, Uncle Scary.
Okay. You called me. Now what do you want, just the sword?
Yeah. Is it that easy? It never is with you.
The first one, remember, I said in the little thing that I showed you guys, that first one was a freebie.
Mm-hmm.
Saving your lives was a freebie. What will this be? Like,
What will this be?
You want the sword itself? I think it's too easy, isn't it?
They were going to give us a location.
And after all, Dumas doesn't want you to have the sword. Dumas wants you to give the sword back to Liliana. Right? He looks at you, Drea.
Yeah? Why is everybody in our business?
My business is being on everyone's business.
Yeah, I know. You're a nosy piece of shit.
Thank you.
Kind of rude.
Look, everyone, I appreciate the concern, and Elder, I love the tenacity and the enthusiasm. Like, it's, get him, champ, and she like punches him in the arm very slightly. But like,
He punches him in the knee just to join in.
I got this covered. Like, Fabry and I got this on lock. Like, we're good. Dumas already told me how to do this.
You actually don't. None of you know how to locate the sword. Like, you know how to. None of you can do it.
Yeah, we just got to get to the next town where, like, some people know how to sell those spells. No offense to, Rufus. Cool Sailor Rufus, who's, like, the coolest guy in Katakata. Like, no offense to him, but, like, the little princess, okay? And everybody's stealing my thunder here.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What did you say?
Yeah, I figured you weren't. Yeah, whatever. I was saying you have beautiful eyes.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I made them myself, you know?
Yeah, I grew mine too. It's awesome. Everyone can do it.
Well, and...
So Elder pulls the Green Devil aside and says, look, one way or another, whether she wants the location or not, I do have a question for you.
Ask
How do I make the occurrences of tonight real and final outside this realm?
What were the occurrences tonight? I know my deal is to be on everyone's business. My business is to be on everyone's business, but I have other preferences than to just look at your dreams.
Voyeur.
Let's say that we were able to do a ritual that provided all controlling power. How do I get that back?
Oh. I like where this is going, Elder. Have you told them yet?
No.
You know what? You will go... One thing I know. As you wake up, you will go on a journey to find the mask of the sea. If you truly want power unstoppable, well, find me a single pearl. I will not tell you which one. You need to look for the power that you want. But it is next to where the mask is. Find that. Then find my door. It's a quest for you. And come talk to me in my home.
Deal. Now, in case maybe I wanted to know the location of said sword, could you maybe just whisper it to me? You know, just in my ear. They don't, I mean, I know they don't want it. And you said they're not going to get it, but why not just tell me? How do I get the sword?
All right. It's in the Feywilds.
Oh, shit.
And, well, I know they were thinking it was in the material plane of air, but the sword opens like dimension gates. So, when Liliana was running away from the explosion, carrying some passengers, she managed to save quite a few of them. The explosion hit, and she was pushed to the other side of the world, and the sword was lost in the Feywild. Well, just go look for it.
Just
that was another character's reaction.
And none of you
what
were
I did hear, though, was
this.
we did not cause mass genocide.
No, it was a pretty big genocide, yeah.
Like minor? You said some got away.
Some got away.
So not all.
There was still hundreds of other people on that ship.
But some got away. That's what I'm hearing.
About 20, I think.
Those are good odds. I like those odds. I feel slightly better now, knowing this.
Oh, and by the way, they are still looking for you.
Yep.
Understood.
You have something they want? Well, I can do anything about that. I hope not. Not only them, but the little gnome Ebronkel just made an announcement to Port Alarian because the ship was going to Port Alarian, so you're probably gonna get all of you are probably gonna get a lot of guards and law enforcement looking for you. I would recommend you guys to try and, well, keep
Fuck out of Dodge.
Keep on the low. So, Matthias will not fuck you up on the fight club. It's not on his character to break a contract like that. But doing that may have been bad for you guys because, well, people know where you got. Because magic can be traced. Even my magic can be traced because the energy that disappeared you guys on the airship appeared in Carceri. So, do with that as you wish. But, well, if you want that power of yours, just find me the one pearl on where the mask is. And on the treasury. And, well, find me.
I will.
He goes back to everyone. Now that I've had my dealings with Elder, does anyone else want anything? While I'm still here?
I mean, I'll take a diet pepper.
Cookie.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Direction, just slightly swerved.
Yeah.
I
look at each other, just fist bump.
I didn't hear. Sorry.
Oh, they said a cookie, and I said a diet Dr. Pepper.
All right. He makes a cookie and gives you feet, and he just creates a glass with a brownish liquid and gives you. Drea.
Thanks. I actually hate Dr. Pepper. I just kind of wanted to put you through the effort. She said it down. They say aspartame is linked to cancer, you know.
Being close to me is also linked to cancer, but it's not the first time for you guys.
Is that actually like uranium? Are you the cool 1950s uranium glass man?
Oh.
Let's go green.
Some people did die next to me.
I don't think Dree is smart enough to know that uranium causes cancer.
I don't think Dree is smart
Or
enough.
whether or not uranium exists in this world.
Yeah.
She's got a -1 to intelligence. I don't think she knows her peers.
Drea is not knowledge. Uranium is something very hard to come by. Elder certainly knows uranium exists because he is an artificer. But if you're not an artificer or a wizard, you probably do not know where uranium exists.
I think she's got a 5th grade education at best, too.
Yeah.
Given her life circumstances.
But this is still a dream, so you I don't know.
Well,
Dream Drea is very smart and knows of otherworldly things.
But
like
again,
Dr. Pepper.
While I'm still here, do you guys have anything else that you want?
No.
What are you expecting for the cookie?
What?
I mean, I'm assuming the cookie's not free. Nothing's free with you.
It's a fucking cookie.
It's a fucking cookie.
I can give you a hug for it.
I like how the Green Devil is like,
He hugs feet.
I can't think of his name from Adventure Time. The guy with the hot tub in the extra dimension that Jake. Prismo.
It's R-rated Prismo.
R-rated Prismo. Look at it. Don't waste your wish on a sandwich, Jake. I'll just make you a sandwich.
Well, Brang, you're the only one that didn't ask for anything.
I'm good.
Are you really?
You can have my Dr. Pepper if you're thirsty. I don't really like it.
Brang, one pump champ. Are you really good?
Okay, I'm fine. Thank you very much.
I can give you a bite of my cookie.
I'll take a bite of the cookie.
Oh, fuck it. He snaps his fingers. Cookie for everyone. Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh, okay. This I
It's
can
like
get behind.
There's a plate full of cookies in front of each one of you.
Oh, it's oatmeal raisin. Cheapskate.
It's chocolate chip.
He's thrilled about it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's chocolate chip, and inside is like melted chocolate.
Get the fuck out. I want that right now.
Yum.
You can't give chocolate to cats.
You're not a cat. You're a tabaxi.
Fair enough.
Well, I don't like dealing with those lucent brokers. Man, they always put people together in dreams. This doesn't make fucking sense. Like, everyone should have their own dreams. Well, so be it. I guess you guys can wake up now and go back to sleep. We'll each be at your own dream. I don't know, wake up, go take a piss, take a drink of water.
But yeah, I bet you'd like for us to go use the bathroom, you freak.
There will be cookies. Drea, there's nothing you have done that I haven't seen 1,000 times with thousands of other people.
Oh, so you're like freaky beyond belief. Got it.
Before I was a god, yeah. Before I was a god, yes.
Wait. So you're gonna have to tell me this story.
He smiles and he disappears and everyone wakes up.
Ah.
Damn.
Figures. I'll just write it down myself. He can correct me if I'm wrong about anything. I'll just write it down myself.
Right, you wake up. Everyone at their own place. If you go back to sleep, well, it's not up to me. It's up to you guys, but let me see. I think we can finish it today as slightly smaller session.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I
with
think
me.
that sounds great.
Since Roy needs to wake up early tomorrow, I think
Yes. I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah. Fee would not go back to sleep, by the way.
Yeah.
Drea would go down to the bar and eat a bunch of chocolate chip cookies.
When you woke up, the cookies were next to you.
Oh, she would completely ignore those. She would completely ignore those fresh cookies.
Prang's gonna wake up next to Brandy and
cuddle in a hammock with Brandy.
Cuddle in a hammock and think about the fact that she would have been better off without him, but
you don't remember that part.
We don't remember that part? Okay, then never mind.
You only remember the parts where the Green Devil appeared.
Okay, well in that case I grab a cookie and I munch on that a little bit.
You do remember the Lucent Broker just because the Lucent Broker was there with the Green Devil at some point. You don't remember all the explanation.
Understood.
Because he doesn't remember not doing the ritual.
No.
Okay.
Elder's just going to hand a plate of cookies over to Lysandra and just kind of sneak out to the bar.
Oh, he's a sneaker.
I think what Drea is actually going to do, because she probably wakes up with this massive sense of melancholy that she can't place. So she finds a way. She probably climbs out onto the roof or onto the balcony or something to be under the moon. And she probably cries. She probably just, while she's by herself, she just kind of lets it all out.
You just go to the street because the sky is pretty fucking clear.
She wants to be like where there's nobody else at. She kind of wants to be like up.
Right. You can go to the streets, to the top. Like there's a little hill there.
Okay.
And well, if you ask for cookies anywhere else, once you go back, there's gonna be a note. Don't you ever fucking ask me for cookies again, you fucking bitch.
It's okay. Drea actually hates sweets.
Oh my god!
She loves carbs. She loves savory food. She hates sweet. She's not a sweet eater.
So funny.
But
I love
it. Only if you ask for the cookies. Somewhere else.
Yeah, she probably doesn't. Honestly, she really doesn't.
Oh my god.
Because and it's funny because it's in response to Kingdom Hearts 2 had a complete obsession with sea salt ice cream. Like out of because Nomura went to Tokyo Disneyland and they had it there. It's like a thing that you can eat there.
Yeah.
And he had it and he was obsessed with it for Kingdom Hearts 2. And like suddenly out of nowhere, every character loves sea salt ice cream. Like it's the password for a computer for a main plot point, and like everybody loves it. And so I was like, you know what? Fuck that. This is gross. I don't want that. I made her hate sweets.
Perfect.
This was a hell of a session.
It was fun, man. Thank you.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah.
What a weird one.
Thank you all.
It was interesting.
This was fun.